best introduction that I've ever had. For 3.5 centuries, Jews immigrated to this country in search of a better life. A life free from persecution and economic hardship, and a life where whole families could contribute to their adopted home. And when necessity required that families be split up and some left behind, day in and day out, the families here worked to reunite their families. My own great-grandfather came with the 2 older siblings, leaving behind my great-grandmother and younger siblings. There was no legal barrier to their coming. And the minute they could make it happen, they made it happen. And as you will remember, during the Soviet Jewry movement, it was the criticism over and over again of the United States government, the Soviet Union government, as a violation of human rights for their failure to accept family reunification as a core principle. We cannot allow this to continue here in the United States. And yet today's immigrants face a broken system of failed policies and practices, characterized by bureaucratic backlogs, characterized by outdated understandings of what makes a family. It is a system characterized by the way in which it keeps loved ones apart when they should be together, celebrating holidays and birthdays in every other regular day of the year, that over the decades add up to a lifetime of memories for families together. For too long, the problems of our immigration system have prevented those memories from taking shape. And so we gather here, led by Congressman Honda, supported by these members of Congress who have been leaders on behalf of equality and a sane and effective immigration policy, to recognize that reuniting Families Act will ease crushing wait times that separate family members, allow unused visas from 1 year to be used the next, and it will eliminate discrimination against same-sex permanent partners. 2 people, regardless of sexual orientation, who have made a lifetime commitment to one another, deserve to be together and be welcomed into our community. And this bill reflects family values, strengthens our communities, and will boost our economy. Let me just say it candidly. There are those who say that if this provision is in the bill, if this standalone bill should pass, it should be introduced, it will evoke the opposition of segments, particularly of the religious community, that will undercut the ability of a bill to pass. I defend fully the right of religious groups to practice without government interference the way they practice their religious life. But when they take their views that enhance or embrace inequality and say it ought to be the norm of America, then such efforts simply must be defeated. And the polls indicate that we will have the support of the American people. We know that under the 35 generation, we win hands down on this, that eventually we're going to win these battles, but increasingly, we feel that these battles can be won now. After all, when Dick Cheney goes on record to say he will accept state recognition of gay marriages, that equal means equal, something has changed in American life. And we're going to win these battles. The words of Leviticus ring in our ears and call us to action. The strangers who sojourn with you shall be as the natives. You shall love them as yourself, for you were strangers in the land of Egypt. The spirit of compassion that infuses those words must be our guiding principle as we work towards a real solution to the problems that plague our nation's immigration system, one that is comprehensive and focuses on family unity for all families. Together, we can bring about this long overdue change. We will bring it about and again make the lamp beside our nation's golden door shine brightly to all the world.
We'll take your questions.